How to get away with insider trading. Charles Jeanne.
Jennifer Fricke. Illegal versus legal insider trading. There are two types of insider trading. Legal insider trading is when insiders trade based on non-public information about their own company among other insiders. Illegal insider trading is the exchange of confidential and non-public information between an insider and an outsider to gain some unfair advantage.
Anyone can become involved. A misconception about insider trading is that it is only a problem for corporate executives, but anyone can find themselves in an insider trading lawsuit by receiving undisclosed information. Everyday citizens can find themselves involved in insider trading like a group of amateur golfers who came across non-public information about American Superconductor through a friend at their country club. Even Martha Stewart found herself in the middle of an insider trading scandal.
What makes insider trading illegal? Material non-public information is information about a company that is illegal to trade on before it is released to the public. It takes two people for an insider trading scandal to occur, a tipper and a tippee. A tipper is the person with access to the material non-public information, and the tippee receives this information from the tipper. Tippers are usually insiders, but anyone who passes the information is a tipper, whether they are an insider or an outsider. An insider is anyone who has access to a company's non-public information, including executives of the company and any stockholder who owns more than 10% of a company. An outsider is anyone who does not have access to such information or does not own significant stock in the company.
How are insider trading laws changing? Todd Newman received a tip, but he was several levels removed from the source of the tip. Recent court decisions have been making it easier for a tippee to be accused. The Newman decision counteracts that. The reason the Newman case is important is because the burden of proof has become way harder because most tippees are so far removed from the source it is unlikely they will know who the tipper was, and even more unlikely they will know if the tipper received a personal benefit or not. This protects tippees a lot. This has to do with the government and how they are trying to expand insider trading laws. Even after the Newman decision, there are still questions about insider trading that are not clear, such as what constitutes a tipper's personal benefit. A bill was proposed by a congressman that would eradicate the need for a tipper to have received a personal benefit for the tip. Burden of proof. Because of the Newman decision, the burden of proof in order to prosecute a tipper or tippee has changed. The prosecution has to prove the insider or tipper received a benefit by releasing the information. The prosecution has to prove the outsider or tippee knew the information came from an insider and that person received a personal benefit.
Who can get caught in an insider trading scandal? Jeff Skilling, former CEO of Enron Corporation, traded on material non-public information for his own benefit. He knew Enron was going to go bankrupt, so before releasing any financial statements or letting the public know of his information, he sold all of his stock in Enron in exchange for hundreds of millions of dollars.
Who can get caught for insider trading? Two high-profile New York hedge fund managers charged with insider trading and profiting from Dell and Nvidia stock on the basis of insider information with profits from the trades in excess of $72 million. The tip concerning the Dell stock originated from a Dell insider who disclosed the company's non-public earnings to a third-party analyst, who then disclosed the information to another analyst, who in turn shared the tip with defendant Newman. The government is unhappy about the court's decision to reduce the potential liability of tippees, holding that a tippee must know of the personal benefit the tipper received by releasing the information. The case held that the personal benefit received by a tipper must be of consequence and be a true quid pro quo, denying the idea that association or friendship could meet the requirement.
Who can get caught for insider trading? Martha Stewart, although having a net worth of $70 million, used insider trading to avoid losing nearly $46,000. She sold all of her stock in ImClone, and 2 days later, ImClone stock fell drastically. Martha Stewart made this decision based on material non-public information. Her broker knew that the CEO of ImClone was trying to unload his stock in the company, which tipped her off to infer that the company's stock was going to fall.
Conclusion. Insider trading can be both legal and illegal. Insider trading is when you trade within your own organization. Illegal insider trading is where all the problems show up. Insiders in a publicly traded company can provide information to outsiders. That information is not yet public knowledge and is therefore illegal to trade on. Many people believe insider trading is only an issue for people working on Wall Street or in major corporations, but anyone can get wrapped up in it. The golfers got involved with illegal insider trading fairly easily. They knew what they were doing, though. Cases like Newman show how easy it is to unintentionally become involved. The Newman case, however, was decided in a favorable way to tippees, making it much harder for a tippee to be convicted of insider trading. The laws surrounding insider trading appear to be getting more complex when it comes to proof, whether it be the tipper receiving a benefit for the tippee's knowledge of where the information originated from. In conclusion, insider trading is both a business problem and a legal problem. It is a great example of unethical business behavior and a good way to look at how law is always changing and hard to perfect.